too.
And either place do the pop.
Alright, we made it to our hotel. We're staying at the Hyatt Centric in the French Quarter. Apparently it's popular to play your music as loud as possible. We're doing a walking tour of the city, and so far Kaylin's impression is that it's
loud, it's stinky.
And dirty, you said?
Yeah.
Dirty, loud, and stinky. There's a lot of homeless people too. Lots of beggars.
Crazy loud.
Yeah. What the heck? This thing?
Supposedly it's one of the top hotels. This seems crazy.
It looks abandoned. Small luxury hotels of the world. Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, it kind of is interesting. Would you want to stay at this hotel?
We're eating at Landry's Seafood House. This building was constructed in 1891. Rachel got shrimp and grits. I got red fish. And the girls got pizza. And Kaylee got pizza. So you like the shrimp and grits? That was your first time having shrimp and grits?
Yeah, it was good. I didn't know really what exactly to expect, but it was good.
The red fish was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It was grilled and blackened. And girls, you liked your pizzas?
Yeah, the pizza was delicious. Mommy said it wouldn't be good, but it was so good. I ate all of mine plus one slice of Kaylin's and a bite of Kaylin's. Yes, but it had big tomato chunks, so it was yucky, those tomato chunks.
Because they say y'all here a lot in the South. It's interesting to see how this is built up higher. So loud. Breakfast time. The restaurant we wanted to go to is closed because it's Christmas, so we're having cereal. Yeah! We're continuing our walking tour. Oh yeah, look at that. Plants are growing on the bricks. That's interesting. Alright, we're gonna have some chocolate pralines. That is good? Pralines? There are a lot of street vendors around the park.
That's what the fish is called.
Alright, we're at the end of the line, going to the city park. The old woman who lives in a shoe. Unfortunately, the park is closed today because it's Christmas, so we're just looking from the outside.
I need to sit on the opposite side. Let's see what happens. Nice, I like this.
Alright, we're back on Bourbon Street. We're gonna eat at NOLA for lunch. Everyone's saying y'all like a million times there. Oh, the service here is not fast. We've been waiting for quite a while.
It's already 3 and we're eating 1.
These are crab cakes with mashed potatoes and coleslaw. Rachel got the pasta jambalaya. Kayla got fried shrimp. And Rebecca got the chicken strips. Kayla ate all her food. And the sausage in the jambalaya had alligator in it. So yeah, Rachel, Kayla, and I had some alligator. And Kayla's grossed out by it, but I thought it was pretty good.
I didn't want to eat any more jambalaya because of that.
Kayla didn't like the shrimp so much. She thought it was interesting. But Rebecca liked the chicken strips, and I like the crab cakes. So Rebecca and I have been looking for the fire insurance plaques that they have in New Orleans Square at Disneyland, but we haven't seen any here. We're in the Garden District now. Famous for its 19th century homes and gardens, the area was originally part of a plantation, became part of the city of Lafayette in 1833, annexed by the city of New Orleans in 1852. Weird, it's another corn fence.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, is it over here?
I wonder why they like their corn fences. That's so interesting.
You want to cross built in 1859.
There's a little horse tie here.
The fence for his wife because she missed her home state of Iowa. So that's why she has a corn fence too. To be a church. And the best selling author and bride attended. Here are the Confederate General Harry T. Hayes and Civil War era Louisiana Governor Henry.
All these plants are growing out of the cemetery wall. We've seen a bunch of these blue tarps from roofs that were damaged in the hurricane.
It's so squeaky.
It was pretty clever, these seats that reverse. Well, we were all ready for the pool, but we found out the pool is closed for the winter. That's kind of the theme so far, is that the Storybook Land was closed, the Mardi Gras World is closed. What else was closed?
Museum.
The museum was closed, and
In the bathroom.
and the bathrooms were closed.
That big was inside his little head. Nobody was
Well, because of what they're wearing.
I wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
So loud.
Please
We're having breakfast at the Ruby Slipper.
Chocolate gingerbread latte is French truck espresso, spiced chocolate ginger syrup, whipped cream, and garnished spice mix. The French toast bites is brioche-based French toast bites, fried in toast in cinnamon sugar and served with cream cheese icing and praline sauce. Cinnamon swirl pancake filled with cinnamon and sugar, topped with cream cheese icing.
This is the hot smoked salmon Benedict.
The Banana Foster Pain Perdue. French bread based French toast with rum, flame bread, bananas, and raisins. Yum. This is the apple juice.
Yum, yum.
I give this a 5 out of 5. And I give that a 4 out of 5. A 4.5 out of 5. Because everything's good besides I don't really like the cream cheese sauce.
Okay.
The bites, I think I'll give them a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 for the bites. How is Bananas Foster?
It was delicious. Very good.
5 out of 5 for you?
5 out of 5.
I think I would give mine a 4 out of 5. I was expecting lox, and it was actually more of a regular salmon, but it was still good, but it wasn't excellent, but it was good. The coffee was really good though. So the city of New Orleans requires people to show their proof of vaccination or negative PCR test before going in a restaurant, and that was the only restaurant that's asked us for our vaccine cards.
Right here to my left is Jackson Brewing Company. It was one of the largest in the southern United States. It was named after Jackson himself. Now, to my right is the Napoleon House, named after Napoleon himself. Now, this beautiful building to my left is Antoine's, is the oldest restaurant in our city. It was established in 1840. Is it just to keep people out of personal areas? It's lit by candlelight. Gas lanterns burn 24/7.
And the path is all like shaky.
Yeah, it's a pretty bumpy road. The roads here need to be fixed, they're pretty bad. We're in Jackson Square, that's a statue of Andrew Jackson. And that's the oldest active cathedral in the United States. Notice there are a lot of people who smoke here. Cigarettes and other things. The place kind of smells. That's what the smell.
At the end of the battle, the British have 42 ships and the Americans have
We're at the site of the Battle of New Orleans, where we just heard the story of how Andrew Jackson and the pirate Lafitte and his men defeated the British. Alright, this is about the 10th place we've been to that has been closed, and we keep changing our plans. Number 57 thing that we try to do and it's closed. We try to go to this po' boy place and it's closed. Whew. So where we're eating is where Andrew Jackson and Lafitte discussed battle plans. This building dates back to 1778, making it one of the oldest buildings in the French Quarter. Originally known as the original Pierre Maspero's slave exchange, the building has been a slave exchange, coffee house, and meeting place. This is the Bohemian Julep. They've got mac and cheese with fries. This is shrimp jambalaya. Rachel got redfish with a side of jambalaya. Right, good, Kaylin?
I give this a 4 out of 5 because the French fries were okay and the mac and cheese could have had a bigger portion.
It was too small, yeah.
I give it 5 out of 5 because mac and cheese looks small, but it actually is filling.
So my dish was delicious, though I think I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. The shrimp was really good, had a really good blackened spice to it, but the rice could have had a little more kick to it, I think. But the drink, the mint julep, was really good.
I would give this a 5 out of 5 with black and red fish. Excellent, perfect seasoning. The jambalaya was very good too, and it balanced it off. I didn't need it so seasoned because it had the seasoning of the black fish.
I agree, it was really good. It's really good. We're at Cafe Du Monde to get some beignets. We thought the line would be a little bit shorter now because it's later, but it's still a super long line. The floor is covered in powdered sugar here. How's it? Good? Shaking up the sugar.
But look at mine. Mine sounded good.
Yeah.
Rebecca, is that better?
I think maybe 3. That went way longer.
Oh yeah, why did we wait? Let's see. 48 minutes now, so it was like 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Oh, did anybody try the hot chocolate?
Yeah,
It says delicious, girls.
it's really hot.
I meant the beignet.
It's delicious. Very yummy.
Proud star!
Didn't you expect anything else? It's Cafe Du Monde. Look at the line.
Adding more powdered sugar. It seems like they hose down the streets in the early morning. A little cleaner. The noisy people are gone. There's still a bunch of litter around. We rented a car and we're gonna go drive out to a plantation. We're at the Oak Alley Plantation. These were the slave quarters.
This is where family would live, girl.
Look, it looks like somebody's living.
Alright, okay.
No,
Yeah.
Morocco.
Okay, the sick house, unlike hospital today.
Hazardous work environment. Heat intensive.
We're at the National World War II Museum. Wow.
I remember seeing the posters on the wall.
We're at Mambos on Bourbon Street. We're at a Hurricane, which is a traditional New Orleans drink. This is barbecue shrimp and grits. This is the crawfish etouffee, gumbo, and red beans and rice. And the girls got chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
How was the pasta, Rebecca?
Spicy.
Not so good?
That's why I drink a lot of water.
Oh. Which one did you like the most?
I think the crawfish etouffee, and then these pasta.
I enjoyed the shrimp and grits, and we like the Hurricane.
Caleb, what did you have to drink?
So what would you give the pasta? 3?
Yeah. I give it 4.
Okay. The etouffee?
That was 5. Red beans rice like 4, and then the gumbo was like 4.5. So my order was etouffee, gumbo, and then red beans and rice.
Got it. I give mine a 4.5, and I give the Hurricane a 5. That was good. We got Kentucky bourbon pecan pie.
Chocolate Kahlua mousse.
You don't like the pecan pie?
It's medium. Not as good as chocolate mousse.
Is that good? Would you give that a 5? I would give both these a 5. These are really good. How about you? So my impression of New Orleans is that it's dirty and smelly and there's litter everywhere. People smoke.
People.
A lot of homeless people and graffiti everywhere. But the food is excellent and the place is loud, very loud.
Very loud.
On Bourbon Street, like ridiculously loud.
So I'm fine with with music, but not like crazy music. It's like, and then there's so many people trying to get money in there, so like so crazy.
Lots of people trying to get money. But the food was excellent, the history is really interesting, and the architecture is really neat. We're heading back to our hotel. Alright, so our last morning in New Orleans. Bourbon Street has been hosed down, all clean now. The World War II Museum was really well done. We all like the interactive 4D movie. We're going back to Ruby Slipper for breakfast because it was really good last time. Got lattes.
And apple juice.
And apple juices, alright. Rebecca, have you had enough of New Orleans?
Well, it's stinky. I was plugging my nose the whole time, almost the whole time we came here.
Rachel got the biscuits and gravy. What's that thing on the side? Is that a fried green tomato?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, the fried green tomato. The girls again got the French toast bites, which is like more powdered sugar with
Out of the bacon here.
well, lots of bacon. This is the Gulf shrimp omelet. Alright, we already heard that the girls loved their French toast bites. The shrimp omelet was delicious. It's pretty unique to get a shrimp omelet. I would give it a 5 out of 5. It's really good.
I really enjoy the biscuits and gravy. Fried green tomatoes, I don't know what to expect. It wasn't quite what I expected, but biscuits and gravy, definitely 5 out of 5.
I think we had a good meal today. That's why I gave it 5 out of 5. Kaylee, how do you give your meal?
It was a good
It was delicious. 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
This restaurant gets the Kraus star.
Woohoo!
Going in to get some pralines, New Orleans treat.
Yeah.
So the question was the 3 favorite foods?
No, just her favorite.
Oh, favorite foods. Okay.
I like a bunch of them, but I have 3 favorites.
Okay.
First is beignets. It doesn't go in this order. It's just,
Okay.
they're all tied.
Okay.
So the beignets, the pizza at the Landry's, mommy, and
Rachel said that would not be a good place to get pizza, but Rebecca wanted it anyway, and she loved it.
what did I say? Oh yeah, and that mousse cake that we got last night.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
The mousse cake and the beignets. I like the pizza that we had last night for lunch.
Yesterday for lunch.
Yeah, yesterday for lunch. It was like really good. It was delicious.
My favorite entree was the red fish. That was really good. All the food was delicious here, but the red fish stood out to me as the best entree. This building has the American, French, and Spanish flags because New Orleans was under French control, Spanish control, and now American control. This is what Kaylin was so interested in, that the plants just grow out of the side of the buildings. Interesting, they float. Well, we have a layover in Las Vegas now, so we went from the debauchery of Bourbon Street to Sin City. It's a flower made of flowers.
Stop it.
Alright, we're back in Orange County, and one thing I noticed right away when we were driving here is how smooth and clean the roads were compared to New Orleans. The roads there are like bumpy and crazy and dirty.
It's not stinky.
Yeah, not stinky.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye.